Hello there, folks. Hey, in this video, we're going to use the application called WinMerge to compare some data tags from one application to another. We've got a little discrepancy here, so we're going to try to compare data tags from one Crimson build to another. So here I've got a database called the pre-update, and in this case, I'm going to export the tags out of here, and I'm going to save it here as a CSV file. And I'll call this one, we'll call this pre-tags, for instance. Okay, we'll go ahead and calculate, and you'll see that it's going to extrapolate those. Down here you can see Crimson is creating a CSV file here, so let this go. When this gets done, we will open up another one. Okay, so there's that. And then I have the other program called the post update here, so I'm going to export the tags out of here. And we're going to call this one, make it a CSV as well. And we're going to call this one post tags. And our goal here is to compare these to see if there's some mapping discrepancies. So let's go ahead and export this one. You see it takes a little bit of time depending on how many tags you have. Okay. So now I've got those done, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm using the program called WinMerge, which I already downloaded, so let me go ahead and open that up here. There it is. And let me shrink this down so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to go here, File, Open, and I'm going to tell it I want to open those files, so I'm going to pick the pre-tags first. I'll make that the first set of stuff, and then I'll hit browse, and I'm going to go look at the post tags. So here I've got the pre here and the post tags in here, and let's see here. Okay, there should be a button here where I go do this, and that should be it. Am I missing my button here? Oh, compare. So I'm going to hit this compare button here. Okay, so here I've got the listing here in WinMerge. And maybe I'll shrink it down again so we can see it and make it a little bigger in this window. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to grab this little button here and slide across. And what I'm looking for, see if my pointer tool, over here, these yellow indicators kind of indicate between the two files what's different. And if you notice here, this column here is the pre-tags, and this one over here is the post tags. Now right away I just point out to you, you can see that this particular tag here in the pre-mapped was mapped to this location, and for some odd reason in the post it was mapped to here. So that's very interesting. As we migrated from one build of Crimson to another, something changed with the mapping. So that was kind of strange, and you can see there's an awful lot of changes in here. So I got to thinking about this. Well, that's weird. I mean, that's really weird. I don't know why the changes. So I'm going to do something a little different here. I'm going to take the pre-map tags and import them into the post build and see if there's any changes there, because this is the post build. So let me go back to Crimson here, and I'm going to go to the post update, and instead of what I had here, I'm going to hit the import tags button here, and I'm going to look for the CSV right here. And I'm going to take the tags from the pre-tags this time, remap them into this guy, and see if there's a difference between these two. Let's go ahead and do this. Hit open, and we're going to say yes. Let's see what it does here. So you can see it's importing those tags, mapping. Okay. All right, so that's done. I've re-imported those. Now let's compare those mappings to the previous build. So I'm going to re-export these, and I'm going to call them, I'll say, this time we will import, and we'll call this one our pre-post tags, because post tags. So this is the remapped. I want to see what the difference is here. So let's hit the save button. It's going to export that. Then when this gets done, I'll go back to WinMerge, and I'm going to reassign the other column. Okay, there we are. So we'll go back to WinMerge. We're going to go to File here, do Open. We're going to stay with the pre-map, but we want to take the post tags, but we're going to use this into here. So I'm going to hit the Browse button here, and I'm going to do the pre-post tags, import, hit compare. Let's see what this shows up for differences. So notice that it cleared up a lot of them, because you can see here I got rid of those, but down here there's some that still have the yellow differences. So I don't know what the difference is there. So if we slide down in here, we'll kind of try to go all the way down. You can watch this little pointer thing right here. I wonder if I can grab it. No, I can't. But if I go over here, slide down, we see a couple here that are different. So let's slide over. Let's see what. So I don't know. What's weird is, why did this value change? This and this one changed. So there's the weird discrepancy with the mapping of tags. I don't understand why I migrated from one version of Crimson build to the latest one as of today did that, but just showing a comparison of using WinMerge, I can see this being a very valuable tool when you're looking at, say, Allen Bradley L5K tags, where things might have got mapped, or maybe they didn't exist in the next version of Crimson. You can compare mapping of tags from one version to another, particularly when you're doing L5K. But in this case, I'm doing a ABB driver, but I'm just using WinMerge here to compare these files. So just a quick example of how you can use WinMerge tool to examine different tag databases between one Crimson build and another. Now, we got to figure out why this mapping changed. That's another story, but that's the purpose of this video, is just to use WinMerge to compare one file to another. Hey, thanks a lot, folks. Have a great day.